Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am here on the show to talk about the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series race that just ended at Cota. Shocker, SVG wins. Yawn. Yeah, Shane Van Gisbergen wins at Cota in the O'Reilly race. Not really too much of a surprise there. Brent Cruz got 6th in the series debut. I think he's only 17. He has a lot of talent. So good to see him just have a clean day and finish 6th in his series debut. Ran really good all day for him being 17 years old. But I think he's ran a lot of he has that the Trans Am background. But still, not have any mistakes. Run good. Shout out Swallich, got a top 10 with damage on the front end. Brent Poyet's another top 10 for the Alpha team. Weekly Corey Day segment here. And it's not just because he wrecked probably my second favorite Cup driver. Wrecked Zillage for what, 4th? Comes up with some terrible excuse. I forgot what he said. He come up with some terrible excuse though. He clearly turned him. It wasn't even. I saw it the first. I didn't need to see a replay. He turned him. And the race wasn't really great overall. I'll give it a 2. Just give the rating out of the way. 2.5 out of 10. 2.5. Pretty boring outside of the restarts, to be honest. I feel like at Cota it just gets so spread out after a few laps. It just gets so spread out. There's probably action throughout the pack. It's just hard to keep up with all of it, but man, Zillage, he was pretty strong early on, had the brake issue, they fixed it. Come all the way back to get 4th, and Corey Day. I was probably giving him a compliment for actually not doing something dumb. But then he just wipes him out. And then listening to this man excuse as a car issue in his post-race interview, this makes Austin Hill look like a saint. He's lucky he dunked. It was Connor Zillage he dunked, because if it was anybody else, probably would have confronted his ass. I mean, he probably was going to lose sleep over lack of compliments, but you need to start racing with respect, man. Maybe not, but he sure will get his jaw broken if someone socks him in the mouth one of these days. And I'm sure the people are probably defending him are his fucking Larson Glazers. Absolute joke. 2 weeks in a row. Absolute joke. He's making Austin Hill look like a saint. He's fast. Look, I'm not going to deny it. He's fast, but it's kind of hard for me to give a fuck if he's fast, if he's just having incidents like this every week. He has a fast car, and he's not completely letting it down, but damn, man, he cause wrecks. Maybe he would have been okay if it was Austin Hill he dumped. I probably wouldn't mind that. But the fact that it's probably the second most popular driver on the track in the series, yeah, it's very rare you see anybody in this series make that type of mistake. Of course it's Corey Day. And then he has this excuse of a car issue. No, man, I think it's just you maybe misjudged it. But that's typical Corey Day. I just feel like the talent is so down in this series this year, though. Mayer and a few other drivers just straight up blow turn 1 restart. SVG restarts 5th or 6th. He gets the lead immediately. And then you have Corey Day doing his weekly Hocevar impression of pissing others off. At least Hocevar isn't wrecking anybody yet. But Corey Day's an absolute hack. Absolute hack out there. Every week. I think the last 2 weeks. How many cars has Corey Day wrecked this year so far? Has to be higher in his car number. And he did that shit for 4th. It wouldn't be great. It would be even worse for the lead. But the fact that he did it for fucking 4th. Dude, just get him behind him and follow him. Or something, dude. It's ridiculous. That's probably going to be the biggest talking point out of this race is probably Corey Day. He's just, I'm not going to sit here and say he's trash. Because he's fast. He's fast. Don't get me wrong. It's just you can't pull stuff like this. If he keeps doing it, one of these races, he's going to mess with the wrong driver, and he will get his mouth punched in. The kid is a problem out there right now. What is he, Larson's buddy? He needs to be moved to ARCA. Back to ARCA, maybe. I don't know. How many JM cars does he have to destroy before that company does something about it? What, he tore up the one car last week, too. Tore up Allgaier, too. Wrecked the one car again. How many JRM cars is he going to wreck before they do something about it? Zilch was hauling ass through the field after swapping that rotor, too. That sucks. Corey Day is just... Oh, my God. Just when I thought it was starting to get better. 2 weeks in a row. The weekly Corey Day incident. I'm not surprised, though. But, yeah. That's all I want to say about that. I guess I'm biased because Zilch is second favorite Cup driver. And I still root for him in the Xfinity or O'Reilly races he does. And Corey Day just getting so annoyed with that hack. And SVG getting the win, whatever. But yeah, let's go over the notes here from the race. So, some dude named Leguizamon spun. Who? Austin Hill wins the first stage, and then Leguizamon crashes, has a parts failure. Crashes. Once again, who? Sanchez and Thompson spin some beef. Mayer wins stage 2. And then Sage Karam stalls with 9 to go. Your typical late race road course caution. Then it leads to chaos. Everyone just blows turn 1. Shocker. SVG passes everyone. And then there was multiple crashes. I think, who was it? Who was all involved in that one? Was it Raja Caruth, Sam Mayer? Who else was involved? I know Austin Green had a flat tire. Allgaier had one too late in the race, but Allgaier was still able to come back and get a good finish. Who was in that last race? I'm pretty sure it was Mayer, Caruth, and maybe somebody else. And then Corey Day pulling Corey Day things. Rex Zilch. Shocker. And SVG wins. So let's go over the results. Zilch wasn't going to win the race, but he would have got a top 5 after they had to switch the, I think, brake rotors. But SVG gets the win. Austin Hill second. Sammy Smith third. Jesse Love fourth. Corey Day fifth. Brent Cruz sixth. Swallow seventh. Hey, I'll give a little bit of credit to Swallow. Had damage. Finished seventh with it. Justin Allgaier 8th, Ross Chastain 9th, and Brennan Poole 10th. How about that? Brennan Poole for the Alphas. Sheldon Creed 11th, Taylor Gray 12th, Alex Bay 13th, Sam Mayer 14th, Brandon Jones 15th, Ryan Sieg 16th, Blaine Perkins 17th, Jim Burton 18th. Oh yeah, Carson Quaffle 19th. He was in that last incident, but he ran pretty well in this race. Patrick Starpoli 20th, Connor Zilch 21st, should finish top 5. LeVar Scott 22nd, Alfredo 23rd, Kyle Sieg 24th, Sanchez 25th, Thompson 26th, Partis 27th, Yaley 28th, Harrison Burton 29th, Parker Retzlaff 30th, Roger Creek 31st. He should have had a much better finish. Jeremy Clements 32nd, Austin Green 33rd. He should have had a better finish as well, but don't know if he had a transmission issue maybe. I don't know. Ryan Ellis 34th. There was another incident, I think, with Ryan Ellis, Clements maybe. Sage Karam 35th, Blicky 36th, Leguizamon, who? 37th, and Austin J. Hill last. Once again, who? But yeah, that's it. Really all I gotta say for this. Pretty boring race for the most part. Probably would have been better if Zilch didn't have that brake rotor issue and would have been able to compete with SVG the whole race. Probably would have been a fun battle for the win. But never fails for Corey Day to give you something to talk about after an O'Reilly race. No, what does he even do besides be Larson's buddy? But yeah, St. Pete was pretty fun. This one, not really. SVG kind of stinking up the show, but he is just that much better than everyone in this series, besides Zilch. Zilch is definitely right there with him. If he didn't have the brake issue, he definitely would have competed with him throughout the race. But what can you do? But yeah, Cota. I mean, it's just the problem with this series. It just gets so spread out. It just gets so spread out. Like, there's portions of Cota where it's good with O'Reilly and Cup, but then there's a lot of times where it gets so spread out. There's probably passing, but you can't show everything on the track. So, yeah, I think it's his 5th road course victory in the O'Reilly series. But yeah, that's really all I got to say. So, leave a like, come subscribe for more. Text, I'm out. Peace.